Hello and welcome to another edition of Tech Planet with Sammy Line. In today's video, we'll dive into the biggest cryptocurrency hack in history. That is the 2025 Bybit breach. A group of hackers stole $1.5 billion worth of Ethereum from the Bybit cryptocurrency trading exchange. For those that have been following me in my crypto journey, I've been telling them that in 2025 and 2026 and beyond, we're going to have one of the greatest cryptocurrency hacks in the world, the ones that we've never seen before. Why did I say that? It came into my mind that Bitcoin will be over 100,000 and probably it's going to go to somewhere over 250,000 in the future, in the near future. So with the promise of Donald Trump coming to make America the Bitcoin capital of the world, I thought of it that cryptocurrency will be talked about in the mainstream, and for countries that have been struggling, economies have been struggling and have been fighting with sanctions here and there, impositions of sanctions here and there, I thought of it that they will resort to cryptocurrency and they're going to hack a lot of platforms. So in my advice, I say to them, please take off your coins from the platform and take them to cold wallets. So exchanges like the Bybit already have this in place. Now, majority of the exchanges we have in the world, all they do is they put only a fragment of their money, their liquid funds in the hot wallet, and they put away the larger chunk of it in a cold wallet. Now, for those of you that are not crypto enthusiasts, let me explain what I mean. A cold wallet is like a vault in the bank, money that is kept off the regular every moment transaction. Okay, it is when it is needed that those monies are pushed off from that vault into the everyday transaction wallet. Okay, so most cryptocurrency exchanges have this vault, they call it cold wallet, and they have this everyday one they call the hot wallet. So in the case of Bybit, what happened is, from time to time, they put in this money from the cold wallet to the hot wallet for people to use. When they say that the one in circulation is depleted, that's what they do. So what happened here was that the time they were going to move these funds from their cold wallet to their hot wallet, our hacker simply changed the wallet they were going to use to transfer money from the cold wallet to the hot wallet. So in the time they're going to trigger the transfer and approve of that transfer, the money was not going to their wallet, it was going to an hacker's wallet. And once the money moved, the hacker now transferred the money to multiple other wallets, and that was how it happened. Stay tuned, as I'm going to look at it from the report from the BBC and how they gave this detailed explanation as to how it happened. What I'm just doing is to give you a background understanding in case another crypto enthusiast. I'm going to leave you to watch the news as it was presented to us. The report was given to us by the BBC. If you've not subscribed to our channel, you've not liked us, please like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. I think it's going to help somebody in this 21st century. Right, that being said, stay tuned as we break down exactly what happened, how this could impact the crypto world, and the lessons we've learned from this cryptocurrency attack. Let's go as we listen to the words from the BBC.
This is Ben Zhao, CEO and founder of the Bybit cryptocurrency exchange. He's about to make an announcement that every CEO dreads.
About 2 hours ago, Bybit experienced a hack around 401,000 Ethereum. As far as we know, this could be the largest hack in the history of our industry.
In fact, it's probably the biggest single theft in any industry ever. $1.5 billion gone in seconds. And even in the early hours after the hack, fingers began immediately pointing in one direction: North Korea. The impoverished country has one of the most advanced cyber teams in the world and is blamed for a growing list of massive, lucrative cyber attacks.
They are a very closed system, very closed economy. They don't have a successful industry for anything. So they created a successful industry for hacking, and they don't care about the negative impression of cybercrime.
They have been around for at least 15 years doing this. They have been very involved in a variety of large attacks over the years. For example, we've had the Ronan Bridge attack where they stole over 600 million back in 2022. And a year before that, they were able to steal $275 million from a Qcoin attack. And what they'll do with that money is they use it to fund their military missile programs.
But the Bybit heist dwarfs all previous financial hacks. So how was it pulled off? Like all crypto exchanges, Bybit has a float of crypto coins ready to be sold and swapped in so-called hot wallets. When the hot wallet's running low, more crypto coins are taken out of a huge reserve pot, kept in a super secure digital wallet offline, and therefore safe from hackers. But the cybercriminals know this, so they targeted a company called SafeWallet that Bybit uses to transfer coins from its cold wallets. Everything looked normal for Bybit as they set up the mega transfer of Ethereum coins to the usual place. But the hackers had secretly changed the address that the coins were being sent to. Everything was verified and the send button was clicked. By the time they realized the coins had been sent to the criminals, it was too late.
What we need to understand here is that when the signers sign the transaction, they look at it and it's what they think it is. But only in the very low level, technical level, it's a different transaction. So the user interface remained the same. And that's definitely high level, very sophisticated attack vector. But it's not only that. There is several steps to be able to execute such an attack vector. Development, research, resources.
Bybit confirmed the theft and insisted that no customers would lose money. They've had to get loans to replenish the stolen Ethereum. But now the company is, in its words, waging war on the hackers. They're offering bounties to anyone who can help track the stolen money as the hackers try and cash it out through crypto exchanges. So far, 20 volunteers have been awarded a share of $4 million. But they're up against a skilled adversary that's already made off with hundreds of millions of dollars.
So what we're looking at is the transactions made by the launderers after they'd stolen this $1.46 billion from Bybit. So here we have Bybit, the exchange, and this represents the theft of funds.
Crypto investigators Elliptic have been tracking the money since it was stolen.
And you can see the funds subsequently being fanned out across very many different transactions. So what they're trying to do here is to confuse the money trail, make it more difficult to follow the funds and potentially seize them.
An explosion of crypto in different directions, isn't it?
They are extremely sophisticated in what they're doing here. Out of all the illicit actors involved in cryptocurrency, North Korea really are the best at laundering crypto. I imagine they have a whole room of people doing this. They're using automated tools. They're extremely sophisticated.
As well as crypto experts, the FBI is blaming North Korea for the hack. For years now, the US and others have accused the country of orchestrating cybercrime. Names and photos of alleged North Korean hackers have been added to a cyber most wanted list. But unless they leave the country, the chances of them being arrested are slim. The response by the crypto industry to rally around Bybit and try and stop the money from being laundered has been remarkable. But the events have also highlighted a growing rift in the industry. On Bybit's Lazarus Bounty website, they call out one company called EXCH for not helping. According to researchers, $94 million of the hacked funds have been funneled through this exchange and not stopped. Bybit and others accuse EXCH of enabling criminality. But over email, the elusive owner of EXCH, Johan Roberts, disputed this.
Talking about advancement in technology, in the next video, we will talk about technological advancements in the field of robotics and artificial intelligence. Just in case you missed that video, just click on the link right now because it is coming up right after this.